I didn't think that I could do it. I had a lot of self-doubt, and I didn't know if I could stay away from my home and my family for as long as I did. And it turns out I don't even want to go home. I want to stay here longer. Like, I learned a lot in all of the classes, but the one that stood out to me was probably the writing, the English, because we had to write a 2-page essay telling our story, which is what I chose to do, and it lifted a lot of weight off my shoulders. It made me feel like I could share this with them and that I can tell my story, and they wouldn't make me feel ashamed for what I felt, and they would completely understand, and they would help me become a better person and help me develop in places that I needed to become stronger in.
Some of the classes here definitely prepared me for the school year upcoming. I'm going to be in 10th grade. We had an English class, and I don't like English. I'm not good at it, and this definitely helped me because the essays that we had to write, we had to put a lot of emotion and thought into it, and it helped me grow into like a better student, and I think I'm going to be prepared.
I usually, with my writing, I'm kind of a little iffy. Like, I just throw ideas out there, like it's all over the place, and like Dave and Shelva helped me organize my thinking through my writing. So yeah, they really helped me with that. Doing this program helped me a lot with getting ready to do applications for colleges or universities that I will want to be attending.
In our Common App class, I really enjoyed it because I never knew that much about what it was like to write a college essay and how to prepare for it, how to apply for college and what you need to know. So I thought that class really helped, and I'll be a junior next year, so I'll start thinking about what colleges I want to go to and what I want to do more. And with the Common App class, it'll be really helpful to know.
The Common App with Shelva, that really helped me out because now I have a tool to refer to when I'm looking into applying to colleges, and it's just a really good website that I actually plan on using for this upcoming fall when I begin to apply for colleges.
So in the writing class, I chose to write a poem. The writing class is with David Zachary. I had him last year. He's always been, a really good teacher. He's helped us a lot, and I think that, this year I got to write a poem. Last year I didn't write a poem. We wrote kind of like a more formatted essay, and this year was kind of like you can, venture off and do your own thing. And I really appreciate that. So I wrote about kind of my story and the story of my people, and at the same time added, different backgrounds and kind of points of view in it as well. And I think that's, it's really good for our parents to hear what we have to say, because a lot of times, sometimes youth don't have like that voice, or they don't think they have the voice, and this is kind of just helping them bring it out.
I really liked the writing class. It impacted how I look at myself. I got to learn more about myself that I didn't really think of. Just like when we were reading Sherman Alexi's book, The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian, I thought that it really opened my eyes to how much we relate to almost every Native American who lives on a reservation and goes through all of those struggles, and how we are the same. I chose a poem as my type of writing for his class, David's class, and the theme was about hopes and dreams. And I sort of just wrote about how I compared my life with Junior's life and how he wanted to leave his reservation and find hope somewhere else. And so I wrote about me trying to find hope in New York City, going to college there and getting my education, and then coming back to my community to help.
Yeah, that was a great book. I mean, it spoke to me deeply. I understood, I can relate to Junior, the main character. He went through a hard life. He switched schools, he left the reservation, He had one best friend. He had a white girlfriend. He found himself through basketball and other things, and I could relate to him a lot.
The theater class helped me express myself in ways I've never done before. I was actually shy to perform in front of people or express myself through movement. And now at the end of the program, I feel more open and I'm not that shy about moving and expressing myself through movement.
Well, the main theme here has been telling your story. So I think what I most got out of this program was that, telling my story, being able to open myself up to others and, let them know what I've been through, let them know what I have inside, and just tell them, yeah.
It made me stronger in my essay writing and my reading in front of people, me presenting in front of people. I was so nervous and shy, but when I got here, they made me feel so comfortable to where I can share anything. I could go up there and present something and I know they wouldn't laugh at me. I would know they wouldn't I wouldn't feel embarrassed. It would just make me feel comfortable.
My favorite class would probably be theater because it built confidence, and it also not just helped me get to know myself, but helped me get to know everyone else that participated in the theater class.
The theater class with Rose, she's so awesome. She's outgoing. She makes me really happy because I am pretty confident with myself, but she's making me come out of my shell a lot more and just being happy all the time, and all these these games and stuff like that, and icebreakers. I think it's really great that all the kids are all of us are becoming really close, and I'm kind of sad that it's ending because that was my favorite class.
I believe theater was really great in helping me tell my story because I did not only write it, I showed it. It gives me empowerment, an empowerment for me to trust myself in knowing that I could do it and that I just get out of my comfort zone.
Western University, one of our, I guess I can call her a mentor, Katie, I became really close to her, but it gave me an idea of not just about college, but she also taught a science class. I guess she brought in other people to give us lectures and stuff like that, and it really helped me learn because we learned about diabetes and genetics and stuff like that.
Last year, it was kind of focusing on medicals. I mean, it kind of touched a little bit on medical this year with diabetes and how genetic diseases are towards Native Americans and indigenous peoples, and marine biology this year. And it was kind of touching bases on what everyone was or what they were wanting to do. So say me, I wanted to be a marine biologist, so it was when we were at Wichita and Limu, Santa Cruz Island, the whole base there of those two places was marine biology and cultural bases on that, and how we can affiliate those two with cultural and traditional and medicinal and all that stuff to the Western science. And it was the same with the medical side. So for the people that wanted to get into the medical schools and stuff like that, it would touch bases with both traditional and then the Western science.
My favorite thing that we've done during the program would have to be going to Wichita, of course, because I really love it and it feels like home. I love that we can all sit around the fire at night and tell stories, and all the girls sleep in one op together, and we have the fire going, and it's just really, it's a great bonding experience, I guess.
I really liked Wichita. Definitely, I liked meeting Madi. I actually made this abalone necklace right here. It's a turtle. He helped me with it. Just that small experience meant a lot to me because it was really, really awesome.
Definitely having the elders here reminded me of back home, because I think that's probably what made me that's what grounded me. That's what made me feel like I wasn't far from home. I was there with my heart. I had a piece of home with me. And it was very, very nice to have the elders here because they kind of kept us all in check. They made us listen, be respectful. I don't know. It's nice to have them around.
Yeah, the elders actually really do help me. They actually pushed me to further my education because they were stuck in boarding schools and they were like taking away all these stuff and they didn't really learn about it. So me having the chance to further my education and to learn about my culture, I would think I would keep doing that.
Working with elders is really, really impactful. They really have a way to bring out that culture inside you that was hidden. Bingo, for example, he really helped me understand who I am and why I'm here and who do I want to become in the future.
I respect my elders like so much, and I have so many elders back home, and just seeing them, it got me homesick, but also made me feel like I was already home. So it was great.
It's broadening our horizon of knowledge of other people's cultures and their songs. So it's kind of teaching us between this person's culture, this other person's culture. So it's kind of like bringing it all together, and it's sharing everything. It's sharing the way you sing the song, sharing the song itself, and however much power you put into that song, how the power you'll get back.
Well, I had an amazing time last year, and it was like the best experience a high schooler can go through. I came back because I wanted to have an amazing experience again, learn new things, get to know new people, and learn other cultures, and learn, like, care and love about more of my culture. I came here to be a role model to the people in my tribe, to make sure that they know that there is more to life than drugs and alcohol and not choosing school to an education.
I know that my culture, it's a big part of me. I pay attention to it. I mean, it does get me ready for the future because I know that someday I'm going to help my people a lot, and I'm going to go to college and study that, law maybe. It's just a big deal because it makes you know that you are Native American, you are somebody, you are yourself, and it just gets you ready for the future.
And I think just in general, knowing your culture and being aware of who you are will help you in the future, because nowadays things are changing and people are looking out for those sort of stuff. So it's time to us as Indigenous people to come out and make a change in this world.
It prepared me for college and leaving home because that's just what I had to do. I had to get in the routine of leaving home and doing things independently all by myself. Even though I wasn't completely all by myself, it was kind of that mental state that you're away from home, this is what it's going to be like. They don't make me feel like this is just a program, you come here and you leave. It's like you're making new friends and new family, and it's people building trust with people that you know you can lean on when you need advice or you need someone just to talk to if you're feeling homesick or if there's anything at all. I feel like I can talk to anyone here.
You know, I've been in the program twice already, which is 2 years, and every year we always have different energies in the groups. I think that, you know, every year it changes. Like last year was completely different from this year, but in a good way. I think that different kids brought their strengths, and you know, we had a blast. It was a really, truly amazing year, and I think that, you know, if I could, I would come back next year. Unfortunately, I can't. I'm already going to graduate, and I'm looking forward to that too. I want to give back to my community in any way possible.